Mr. Adams? Here. Ms. Gaines? Here. Mr. Groves? Here. Ms. Hughes? Here. Mr. Jackson? Here. Mr. Kareem?
Hi, I am Dr. Towery, and I am a professor in the Department of Journalism and Media Studies. Capstone is a class that students get to showcase everything that they've learned throughout their time here in the department and at the university. We have students that come from every concentration, and they come together and then they basically produce a big project at the end of the semester that then helps captivate and show what they've learned. And but also in the class we do things like creating resumes, cover letters, and doing what needs to be done to get these students ready to take that next step. This project is designed for you to generate a resume and a cover letter for this project, because when you leave here, you need to have one. And so it's really important to be able to have these documents that accurately portray who you are, and have the way to represent all the experience professionally and academically that you've gained throughout your time here as a student, as well as other experiences that you've had.
Hello, I'm Elijah Kareem, a senior journalism and media studies major with a concentration in integrated marketing communications. I'm a graduating senior, so work comes first, but I also know that resumes do matter, and what you do outside of class and also inside of the school, it matters.
Hello, my name is Darian Raymore. I am a senior journalism and media studies major with a concentration in integrated marketing and communication. Me and Elijah's friendship honestly was one of the friendships that I will cherish forever from here, specifically when it comes to like dealing with the shit from the department. Love it here. Hope they bleep that out. Love it here. But I could really say that we really like went through the trenches together from, everything, especially practicum. So I think that's where the relationship just really like clicked. But yeah, that's like my dog.
He wasn't talking to me at first. And it was during practicum with Dr. Love, and from there we kind of hit it off, and we've been inseparable ever since. Well, at least I think so.
Where you go for spring break? I'm going home on Saturday, turning my phone off, and then I will be getting my stole and a suit for graduation.
There's a custom-made soul
Mm-hmm.
with all your organizations on it.
Nice. How about you? What are you doing?
Sleep, and more sleep. Oh, can't forget about work.
Oh, that too. I gotta have a job. Well,
It's okay.
life sucks. There's no spring break when you work. It's just work.
Your President's Day off.
Oh, I don't care about the president.
Mental health days are very important here, especially because we don't have them. And a lot of people like me are tired. Like right now, I'm operating off of fumes. So please help us.
They don't do 3 days. We had one mental health day.
Why?
Why?
Did I tell you about my department? They would just give us random mental health days. It'll be paid.
See,
It would
I
only
hate
be
here.
our department that would get mental health days. All the other interns still have to come to work. Wow.
Nope. We had one. I think it was in the fall, and I needed that day because that was when we had. That was when we had a lot of work going on.
I most definitely will take that mental health day. I will make sure my phone goes dead. I will make sure the computer is closed, and I will not talk to anybody because mental health is health. It's my physical health.
And then so under your name, put some type of goal statement, like up here, like a statement or a summary of like what you want to get out of this, right? I get it. Students they're jam-packed with a lot of stuff. Just in my classes alone, I typically have some pretty big projects towards the end of the semester, just the way that the classes that I teach are set up. And so I get it. It's hard. There's a lot of things going on there. They've got class, they've got a social life, they've got other activities on campus. They're involved in other organizations, like in your career. But yeah, that's a good starting point.
Okay. And what did you say about the address? I know we had talked about it.
Just a city.
Okay,
Oh wait,
so-
are you talking about your address?
But like in general, so we need this.
This time of the year comes around, but I still have to hold students to a certain standard, because particularly in Capstone, that's the final class. That's the check mark to make sure that you are qualified to move on. But I also do understand that things happen.
Elijah, will you have time to meet in the student lounge for this phone call?
I will be able to call. Yeah.
I'm Jordan Riley. I'm a senior, and my concentration is multimedia journalism. It's tough juggling being a student leader and also trying to stay on top of your classes and going to work.
But I'm
Okay.
going to work.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Pay my bills.
Talk to me about the gala.
Who child? This gala is taking everything from me. I had no personal life for the past, semesters?
Phone calls, trying to have this solidified, then it's not solidified, and then it gets solidified, and it's just too much, a lot.
But my role in that was to be over the graduate video, the send-off video. And I was working with Professor Span with it and just making sure the students were getting together and making sure they do the video. Granted, certain students weren't participating, unbeknownst to me. I don't know why.
But no, I was just trying to, I didn't know what you did last year, so I was like, okay, let me create a Google form or something so people can sign up so we can know who all want to participate in it.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and that's what we did last time.
Gotcha.
Based upon their availability.
This gala better be the best shit I've ever seen in my life.
And so Ms. Moore and Jasmine worked with she and another student. They saw the initial process, we're about to interview, Q&A, and then from there, allow them to, I kind of showed the process I've been editing so they can kind of take some ownership and play a major role in it.
Well, if that works with me. I mean, hey, I'm not going to go looking for work.
And we'll keep
But
it simple, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But no, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to
Sure.
it. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
So I'm a little excited about my capstone project. So what I'm planning on doing is creating a talk show. Students don't really have a talk show within the department, so I want to try something a little different. I wanted to work with Darian for a moment with this project because I knew it was going to be too big for me to consume by myself, and I wanted to approach him with it at the right time. Now, we have buku classes together. When I say buku, we be going through it.
Let's say, what are you doing for your capstone project?
Honestly, I haven't really figured it out yet. I've been thinking about kind of like doing something, I guess, like what we did for election coverage, but I don't really know yet.
Did you want to do like a talk show together, or?
I didn't know really the perfect time to bring it up because time isn't perfect for some people, so I kind of just brung it up to him a couple of weeks before the project was actually due.
Were you looking at partnering up with people? I mean,
I really wanted to work by myself. Love Elijah, but it's just really like the goal that I had for myself as far as like making sure that I do something that I can show to, the place that I want to work aren't really doing what he wanted to do. So it's like, I don't want to hurt my friend's feelings, but babe, that's not bringing me any money. So.
Not really, but since it's you, yeah, we could partner up.
I mean, if you don't want to, I'm perfectly fine.
No,
I can
it's
ask
not
Jordan.
that.
But I mean,
It's not that. I just don't know because my schedule's kind of crazy. So yeah.
We'll see, but I don't know.
I am super ready to graduate next semester. Actually, no, I'm not. Let me not lie. I'm not ready to graduate next semester. I don't feel, I'm going to go talk to Professor Norwood because she has been in my shoes before, so she would know what it's like.
I am Professor Ashley F.G. Norwood, Professor of Multimedia Journalism at Jackson State University.
Jordan, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
So my role as a professor also includes being an advisor, making myself available to talk with students and walk them through some of the concerns or challenges that they may face, whether it's in their classes, personally as well, professionally.
So Jordan, what's going on?
A lot. I'm just overwhelmed with just being a student leader, all of that. Like, of course, we have the gala coming up, and it's a lot of preparation and a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And then my capstone project, I just changed what I'm going to do. And it's past midterms now, so I'm like under a lot of pressure. And then broadcast documentary, I have to make my own documentary, which is a lot. I don't really know what I'm doing for real, but it's gonna get done. And
So my role as a professor also includes being an advisor, making myself available to talk with students and walk them through some of the concerns or challenges that they may face, whether it's in their classes, personally as well, professionally.
it's tough.
So, how are you managing?
Am I managing? I don't know if I am managing. I think that sometimes my managing is unhealthy, and not like I'm not doing no like drugs or nothing like that, but it's like sometimes when I'm supposed to be doing something, I'm overwhelmed, so I be doing something else. So it leads to like procrastination and everything like that. So yeah.
The one thing about it, in this industry, in this field, and just in life in general, we gonna always come to points where we're super overwhelmed.
I feel like it's important as in my role to be hands-on and to be working with students closely when it comes to aiding them as it relates to planning this gala. That is important because who else is gonna do it?
Like, you can do that. You're only human. You can only produce and pour from a full cup, or at least a cup that's got some substance.
Yeah,
So let's be mindful of that, okay? I mean, I appreciate all your hard work. You're a good student. But let's talk about the gala. So where are we with things? I mean, how do you feel overall in general about where we are? Because we're literally, what, a couple weeks away?
Yes. So the food is good. It's being solidified. That's taken care of. I can check that off my list. The promotion being taken care of. I can check that off my list. The ticket sales is something that I'm concerned about right now. I plan on texting the general body, letting them know tickets are on sale, the early bird special, and all of that. And then getting with Dr. Loverdarian to see when they're going to get that flyer posted. Trying to get things planned and solidified, and then it don't be solidified, and then it gets solidified again. And yeah.
I realize that it's a heavy load to bear. It really is for students and just for faculty in the department in general. This is something new, but it's such a collaborative effort. So if we don't have all hands on deck, if you will, then it will create some problems, some frustrations. But at the end of the day, I'm very hopeful that we can pull it through. So I understand the frustration that Jordan may be having and everyone else who's a part of the planning committee. But as is my role and as is my commitment, I'm going to help them out. We're going to get it done.
What is that? Because I need some. Or should I not? Y'all went to Boston's in. Boston's is sick of y'all. I know it. Boston's ain't got salad though, do they?
We need to talk close though. All the new talk.
Where the salad come from?
Boston.
No, Boston got salad.
We do.
No, but
They
we
came
talking
from
about
loaded
salad.
lettuce.
Oh, I thought you said we need to talk. So this Boston. This loaded lettuce.
Soundstripe.
I am really excited that this day is finally here. I'm so relieved, and I'm excited for it to go, and we can get this over with and have a memorable night.
I would definitely say I'm excited. Been preparing for it maybe 2 days. I got a lot going on, so I've just been taking it a day at a time, but I'm excited. Truthfully, I didn't buy a ticket until when I walked through the door, only because it was a lot, so no.
Thank you, and welcome to the second annual Night to Remember Awards Gala. I am your host for the evening, Professor Ashley F.G. Norwood. If you all will please take your seats, we would like to begin tonight, okay?
So just to see it come to fruition is kind of bittersweet because it's my senior year, you know?
Elijah was a great big help. I'm so glad that he was alongside me, helping me through the way. Definitely wouldn't have got this done without him.
So 2 years ago, students in the JSU chapter of the National Association of Black Journalists came to me and said, we want a night where we can all get dressed up, come together, and not work, but celebrate the work that we've done over the course of the year. Now, Lord knows, planning this event is not an easy task, right? But I agree. Journalists and media practitioners, we live a very fast-paced lifestyle. When you think about it, we are documenters of history. We are the agents of change. We are the voice for the voiceless, the influencers, the content creators. We are the storytellers. But as we continue our digital footprints, tonight we're going to stop and smell the roses.
I chose Jackson State because this was the first school that gave me an opportunity to continue my education. And I chose journalism and media studies was a personal growth for me.
I'm Elijah Kareem. I am a senior journalism media studies major with a concentration in integrated marketing communications from Columbus, Mississippi. And why did I choose Jackson State University? I like to tell people Jackson State chose me.
My mom, my grandma, and my auntie all went here, but none of them were in the band. I was an band student. And for the longest time, I was supposed to go to FAMU, which was really terrible. But I chose to come here just to see the tradition, and it was one of the best choices I made.
Good evening, everyone. I am Jordan Rowley, the National Association of Black Journalists president here at Jackson State University. And I'll be presenting the Professor of the Year. This award came up last year when we started doing this gala, and we wanted to give students the opportunity to vote for the professor who they believe made the most impact in their lives. But before I give this award out, I want to thank all of our professors for making an impact in our lives, for believing in us, and for pushing us to be the best that we can be. Because without you guys, a lot of us wouldn't be who we are today. So thank you. Without further ado, our 2023-2024 Professor of the Year is Dr. Towery.
All right, woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got a gold chain on? Don't play with him.
We ran into some bumps in the road, but we were able to get through those bumps, and now we're here. Thank God.